Good morning everybody, Calm Biker here. I've just come out for a quick ride. Well, I'm going to do several quick rides I think. For an experiment. This bike generates a lot of wind noise. I've been struggling with the wind noise for, well, just for riding, never mind for recording videos. And I've been putting filters on my voice and things on the videos to try and cut out as much as possible. And I find it really irritating. It's also very loud. I have to wear earplugs on this bike, although today, for the experiment, I'm not. So the experiment is, I'm going to get myself on on a slightly quicker road, listen to the wind noise, and I'm going to head home, change a couple of bits, and try again. So this first bit of the experiment is having my big screen on that I bought, that I think potentially has made the wind noise worse. And at the minute it's on its highest setting. I bought it to try and eliminate wind noise. Now I think I've made it worse, but and I might try it on a lower setting as well, but I'm going to try my old screen and compare it. And I'm also going to try no screen at all, because I think this wind noise is all about the screen, but I don't know for sure, so my experiment will find out. Wind noise and buffeting, I should say. And the reason I think it's all about the screen, I can make the wind noise on this a lot less by tucking right in behind the screen. So if I do this, well, it's not the most comfortable riding position, but the wind noise is definitely better. And also, if I take myself away from the screen and into the wind rush that I think I'd have without a screen by standing up, also suddenly the wind rushing past my head is lovely clean wind. What I'll do is I'll spin it round and go back down this road and then head back, whip the screen off. So now just my experiment, I'm just going to talk kind of normally. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is the level I talk at when I'm recording vlogs on the Z1000. Whereas on the Honda, I tend to have to talk like this just to get heard above the wind noise. Anyway, off back to the garage, screen off, let's see what difference it makes. That really isn't a good look, is it? Okay, well I've got the screen off and now the bike looks, well, ugly. Got two little horns there. But yeah, it's not a good look. So we're going to do the same road again and see if it's any different. Now, I'm doing about 46 miles an hour, according to that. Rossi speed. Well, obviously not Rossi speed, but you know what I mean. And it feels better. I mean, I can't say whether it's better in terms of vlogging or anything like that, but certainly I can now feel the wind hit my chest, whereas it didn't before. And it's still hitting my helmet because, you know, I'm doing 50 miles an hour, and bear in mind my speedo is going to be inaccurate by about 10%. Yeah, so I'm doing about 50 miles an hour and it's hitting my head, it's hitting my chest. It wasn't before, but it's not buffeting my head around now. It's just a 50 mile an hour wind, you know. Let's see if you can judge anything on the video. I'll do a bit of quiet time. Right, time to head back home, put the little screen on and see if that makes a difference. Oh, and I need to do my quiet Z1000 talking as well, don't I? So let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So my plan now is to go back to this one. Let's see if this one's any better. Definitely looks better with the screen on. Just to give you an idea of the difference between the two screens. Here's the touring screen. There's the original screen. Quite a bit bigger, and I wonder if it's that top edge that's just directing the wind straight into my helmet. We shall see. Back to the road. Right, experiment number 2 or 3, depending on how you look at it. I've now got the small screen on in its low position. There are 2 positions on the 500X, so you can put the screen in high or low. I don't know what it sounds like yet. I'll find out when I get home, of course, and start editing the video, but it feels better than the big screen. It feels like I'm still in reasonably clean air on my head. I can feel it more on my chest now than when it had no screen on at all. So in terms of comfort, I would say this is actually better than the touring screen for me, for somebody of my height. Now if you're a lot taller than me, or shorter than me, well, taller than me, there's not that many people shorter than me who are riding one of these things. But if you are, and you fancy trying a large dark smoke Puig touring screen, I might have one up for grabs. Of course, I'm guessing this isn't really selling it for you. But hey, yeah, if you do want to try one, then you know, let me know, and I might do you one cheap. It's only been used a little bit, half price, something like that. Well, good morning. Now that I'm doing 50, one thing that I would say is it's now rideable without earplugs, which before it really wasn't. So it is definitely an improvement. It maybe Honda do know what they're doing when they design these bikes. So let's do the Z1000 voice to compare that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's my experiment over. This may well be part 1 of 2 or many more, or it might just be my screen, my Honda CB500X screen experiment or something, depending on whether it now feels acceptable. I mean, it feels good, to be honest. It feels fine in this position. Just whether it's acceptable for vlogging or not. Thanks for watching, everyone. Ride safe, and I shall talk to you all again soon. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.